So, we did take our first loss of the month today, unfortunately. But am I mad about the loss? Not at all. I'm not mad about this loss at all. If I saw this set up again tomorrow, would I take it? 100%. So, I'm not mad about this at all. I could have ended the day green once we broke and closed below Asia low in the 5 minute. I did mention that I wanted to see us take a move down into 29,671, which aligned with the negative twos. But I didn't take it because I was perfectly fine with this. I wasn't very heavy in this trade at all. So, yeah, this is the first loss on the month. Let me go over it for you guys again because, again, like I said, if I saw this setup tomorrow, I would take the exact same setup. So, with that being said, let's get into the trade recap. First things first, right? I'm going to look for my daily buys. And on the daily, our previous day's candle was extremely bullish, right? And we're primed for all-time highs. All-time highs are not even how many points away? Not even 300 points away. And majority of the trades I take are like 200 to 300 points. So, with that being said, my daily bias was already daily bias. I'm bullish on the day, right? I'm looking for a move to the upside. I have my daily bias. Next thing that I look for to confirm my daily bias is my session bias. So what I want to see is London high above Asia's high, and London low above Asia's low as well. And that's what we have. So now my daily bias is confirmed. Okay. Next would be for me to look for where we would have an imbalance. Oops, imbalance. What liquidity? The imbalance and liquidity all they have to line up with each other as well. So I'm looking for imbalance liquidity, OTE, standard deviation, and then my entry inversion, right? So I'm looking for all of this before I take my trade. So if you go to 15, you'll see we had a imbalance down here. A 15 minute is very small, but it's close enough to Asia that we can take that Asia low and then bounce and close back above here for confirmation to the upside, right? So if you see what happens, we take Asia low, our liquidity there, and we bounce. We close way back above it, right? So now our liquidity sweep and our imbalance are both confirmed to the upside, right? So now we're really confident in this move. And the next thing that I was looking for is my OTE, right? So where did I plot my OTE from? I'm pretty sure I have an OTE somewhere in here. Maybe I don't have it plotted right now, but earlier my OTE was from this 15-minute low right here to the high of day. And you see where the golden pocket lines up, right? Golden pocket lines up right at Asia low, right where the liquidity sweep happened. So if you look at that, we tap right into the OTE and bounced. Perfect. Everything about this trade was everything about this trade was confirming. So I was very confident in taking this setup. The only thing we didn't have was a standard deviation, like a -2 or a -4 to align with any of that. All we had was a -1. So we did not have our standard deviation. But everything else was ideal. We had one, two, three, four, five. We had five things, five confluences that told me to enter this trade. So, and then the next thing that we had was a inversion on the 5 minute. We didn't wait for a 1 minute entry inversion. We waited for a five. So a five is an even stronger confirmation than a one, right? So we got our entry inversion. So we took the entry. Let me show you. So we took the entry on the five. Once this 5 minute closed, I even entered a little bit early because waiting for this candle to close would have took a long time, and then we would have got a not so good entry. So yeah, we entered right here, and my stop loss was a little bit above Asia's low, a little bit above low of day, which was right below the 15-minute gap. And yeah, as you can see, we ended up getting stopped out. But yeah, I knew what I was targeting. First would have been previous day's high, then London high, high of day, and then ultimately this was a 15-minute swing high. And the reason I was targeting that is because if you plot your standard deviation from where market was about to shift from, where it was seeming we were going to shift from, right? Standard deviation would have been plotted from right here to here, and the -2 lined up right with that 15-minute swing high. I'll show you the swing. where we at? And there's the 15-minute swing that I wanted to target. But obviously, today's trade did not play out. But would I take this tomorrow if I saw it? Again, yes, I would take it.